Are you in the earliest stages of learning guitar? Do you like metal, rock, or punk? Do you want to start writing your own riffs or songs? Are you looking for a simple way to get started that doesn't have to feel so intimidating? If you answered yes to most of these questions, you should really stick around for this video because I'm here to tell you that you can write songs already, starting today, using octave chords. Let's use what I like to think of as the Aeolian progression, and just like anything in music theory, this sounds more complicated than it is. For instance, Aeolian is just another word for natural minor, and a very common progression in this key, at least in metal, is to go from the tonic to the 6th chord, and from the 6th chord to the 7th chord, and back to the tonic from there. If we're in the key of A minor, let's say, that gives us a progression of A minor, F, and G. So what are octave chords exactly? Well, first of all, it's not really a chord, but let's just call it that to make things a bit easier. And an octave chord contains 2 notes, but it's actually the same note, just played over a span of 2 or more octaves. On guitar you can play like this. It's basically a power chord shape, but we play the low E string and the D string while muting the A string. So if we play the whole progression, it sounds like this. Very simple and very easy to play. Muting the A string is really the only technique you need to pull this off. Now record the same thing again and pan your recordings left and right. This is called double tracking. Some people like to record each part 4 times for an even fuller sound. This is called quad tracking. You can also use 1 clean sound and 1 distorted sound and pair them together for more clarity. No matter how you do it, the goal is to make it sound full and complete. Add some drum and bass and you get something like this. Sounds pretty good. Now that we have our foundation, we can play around with melody. We could even include a line on the lower strings for some melodic movement since our octave chords are so neutral. Something like this. Or we can play a simple melody on the guitar on the higher strings right away and really try to go for the full sonic experience. I think it's pretty clear that even as a beginner you can create some pretty potent sounds using simple layering techniques, and using octave chords is awesome because when you layer distorted guitars, there are just less notes that can clash with each other that way. That's it for today. Quick, simple, and to the point. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to help me out. Bye bye.